We're up in Roan Mountain, Tennessee today. It's going to be a little bit of a tough day for me. I hope I can make it through most of it. We may be doing some voiceovers, but I'm going to try to do a little bit of live speaking. For those of you that don't know, and many of you probably don't, December I done the Walk Down Memory Lane video series, and the day that I done that video, my mother went into the hospital that night. And just to bring it up quickly, we lost her January 1st, 2024. But before that happened, I sat with her in the hospital night after night. And when she was sleeping, she was able to see the videos, and you see anything that pops up on the screen that is that I've told you wrong, and I've typed it out, making it right, that's Mom. She said, "No, son," she said, "this is called this area, and this area is called this." But I got those things edited and got them downloaded to YouTube, and she was able to sit with me like she had done several times before and watched all 3 of those videos back to back. This area up in here is where a lot of Mom's adult childhood took place. She went to high school in this county, which is Carter County, and she made many memories of her own right here, and this is one of her most favorite places in the world, and she's been to many places, got to experience a lot of things. And this is Roan Mountain, if you can see it ahead of me, and it's a beautiful day. And when you're seeing this, it'll be March 19th, which will be Mom's birthday. Had to make a quick U-turn there. Wanted to actually take you all up through what is called Burbank. I lived up in here as a small child. I was in probably kindergarten, just starting school, and my mom and dad bought a house up here and remodeled it. Alright, the little house is right here on the right. My mom and dad remodeled this place. It did have wood siding on it, just like raw cut wood siding. It's pretty neat. And that porch, there's a wraparound porch right there, and my bedroom was up in that top window, and I could get out over top of that porch. It was like a storage area, and I was told not to be out there. And of course, what did I do? I walked out there, and we had company, and they were sitting down here on this wraparound porch in a circle visiting, and lo and behold, I stepped off of the roof rafter, or ceiling joist rather, and came right through the ceiling, reached up and grabbed the ceiling joist, and was right in the middle of mom and dad and their company. And my dad had to get up and grab a hold of me, set me down on the ground. It amazes me today that he didn't completely lose control. Oh, I'm sure I was punished, but I just remember falling through the ceiling and him getting me back down to safety. That's the best kind of memories. Alright, we'll travel on up this mountain. Mom took this picture of me and my pony Blaze in front of this very house. I hope you can see them mountains. Steep grade coming up. The elevation of Jonesboro, where I live, is 1,729 feet. Mom's favorite spot in Roan Mountain, the elevation is over 5,500 feet. Mom pretty well watched all of my motorcycle journey with videos of practicing, and my daughter, my middle daughter, came in. This was just before Mom passed away. It might have been just right after she passed away. And she said, "Daddy," she said, "your mom was your biggest fan." Sometimes you don't see that until after, but I do see it now. It's gonna be tough for me, guys. Don't know what I would have done without my wife and my family. Icicles. We're at a pretty good elevation up here. Look at the views, guys.
Guys, I want to thank you again for taking this memorial ride with me. As I said before, Mom passed away January 1st, 2024. She was born in Baltimore, Maryland, to the late W.G. Forbes and Dorothy Greer Shuffle. In addition to her parents, she was preceded in death by her brother Wallace Wayne Woody. Mom was an avid painter and writer. She was the owner of Huckleberry Publishing Company and wrote many articles for the Elizabethton Star and Country Music Magazine in the early 80s. She got to meet several artists like the group Alabama, the Statler Brothers, Mickey Gilley, Barbara Mandrell, Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, and even the cast of the Love Boat series. Mom also performed in a local drama at the Sycamore Schultz in Elizabethton called The Liberty, and was in the Red Hat Society. Mom socialized with her friends and enjoyed singing in church when she was younger. It was Mom's passion to travel. She visited all 50 states and traveled to parts of Europe. Her last trip that she was able to take was in 2019 to Hawaii. Those left to cherish her memory was me, her son, Jonathan Bart Gardner, and wife, Becky. 3 granddaughters, Kendall Little and her husband, Matt, Sarah Bergner and her husband, Jared, Chloe Mansell and her husband, Joseph, and 7 grandchildren, Kennedy Little, William Little, Jonathan Little, Lucy Little, Andy Bergner, Jack Anderson, and Opal Mae Mansell. Her sister, Deborah Carmen of Missouri, brother, Scott Shuffler, and wife, Kimberly of Missouri, and several nieces and nephews. Such a beautiful ride to the top of the Roan Mountain. Even encountered a little bit of snow and ice on the road. Mom sure did love it and had so many memories on and around this mountain.
We've almost reached the top of the Roan Mountain. The Christmas tree for the White House came from here one year. I'll find out what year that was and put it up. Can't remember who was in office. out there is the North Carolina line.
Come and walk with me now as we go out through the woods to Mom's favorite place on top of Roan Mountain. I love you, Mom.